Right, welcome to this week's vlog. I'm not at no club waters today. I'm somewhere completely different to where I normally fish. I'm at Chichester Lakeside complex and I'm aiming to do 48 hours on West Lake. And I was thinking I'm going to be walking around trying to find a fish, but they're in the shallow part of the lake and they're going absolutely berserk. To me, maybe look like they're spawning again. I know they've already spawned twice, but it could just be that they're, getting a bit active. They're jumping around like yo-yos all over the place, and showing themselves constantly. So I was kind of thinking that I'm going to be walking, but I'm still going to go for a walk. But there's loads of fish here, so probably going to get the kit out of the car in a bit and set up here. Go for a lap of the lake as well, just see what else is happening, but there's a lot of fish here. As I say, they could be spawning, but I'm no expert really. But yeah, we shall see. But I'll get back to you and get to work. Right guys, so as I said in the intro, I'm at the Chichester Lakeside complex, down here on West Lake. Never fished here before, never fished any water as large as this, so it's going to be an interesting one. I'm down here for 48 hours, or as much as I can handle with this dreaded weed, but I'm down here for 48 hours and hopefully I can get a decent fish. Now this year I'm after a few 30s, and this lake holds many of them. Holds quite a few low doubles, mid doubles, kind of like that. So yeah, that's why I'm down here recently. Checked it out a few weeks ago and thought I'd give it a go. So as I was walking around today, I saw some fish everywhere basically, and a few of them were having a spawn. I think that's the 4th time they've spawned on this lake, and it's been closed 3 times already. So it's pretty crazy, to be honest, but with this hot weather you don't really expect much else. Yeah, a bit of a manic day, stressful afternoon. Got here about 1 o'clock, had a good lap around the lake. Obviously saw the fish spawning in the shallow areas in the weed. So I thought I'd come in here really. Right, well, dinner's on, as you can probably tell down there in the Ridge Monkey. Let me just, down in the Ridge Monkey there is a nice bit of steak. So tonight we're having steak and salad. Got some bacon, got some sausages, got some rice, got some rolls, so we won't be starving, as well as a few biscuits and Pringles for treats, eh? So we're not going to be starving, that's for sure. Tell you what though, the bird life on this lake is ridiculous. It's like being at a nature reserve. There's so many, so many birds here, which is good, I suppose. It means that it's a nice natural lake for them. But for an angler, it's pretty annoying. So I'll probably put about 9 bombs on the left hand rod, and on the right hand rod I haven't really put anything out at the moment. So when the light levels drop, I'm going to stick the old throwing stick out there with some boilies, mixture of 18mm, 15mm boilies, just for our light levels drop, just so the gulls don't get them. That is a serious bit of steak. Got some salad cream, tomato ketchup. Dinner is served. Right, well, it's certainly a lovely evening. Nice and sunny. Bit of a breeze, but it's been a breeze all day. See, it's kind of moving up this end of the lake, northeasterly, I think it is. But plenty of bird life still. As I say, I'm going to wait until light levels go, and I'm going to stick a bit of bait out. Not feeling overly confident tonight, just because it's the first night. It took me a while to find a couple of spots, and I'm still not sure they're great now. But I'm going to, as I said earlier on, have a go tonight, and then we'll see what my options are tomorrow, and try and bag one over this 48-hour session. Yeah, lovely evening. Just going to sit and watch the water, read a bit of carpology, eat a few biscuits, and hope one of the... oh, I had a big splash then. Hope one of the rods go out. So yeah. Well, midges are out in force tonight, that's for sure. Bloody loads of them out there. I've seen some carp just milling about in the weed right where my baits are, which is good news when my right hand rod is. Lots of bird activity still out there. Managed to put a few baits over my right hand rod earlier, but still waiting for the light levels to drop, so hopefully old matey the seagull can't get them. But lovely evening. Surprised nobody else is here, to be honest, just me and a guy to the right hand side. Always busy at the weekends here, but I just don't like the rat race of day ticket lakes. It just drives you insane. Everyone watching over each other and this, that and the other. So it's great to be out on a weekday on such a big lake. And yeah, just... oh, I've just seen a carp show. Let's get this on camera. See, it's right there. He just jumped. Well, I just finished putting some bait out. It's coming up to 10 o'clock and it's still light, so it's the longest day I think in a few weeks' time. But yeah, quite nice to be out on a summer's day. The birds are still going absolutely mental because I've just put that bait out. So yeah, they're going absolutely mental because I put that bait out. But yeah, 10 o'clock now, so let's see what the night brings. Put a fair bit of bait out on the right hand rod and a fair bit of bait out on the left hand rod, but just see if we get one. That's carp fishing, eh? So I'll catch up with you in the morning or in the night if I get one. Right, well, morning. It's just coming up to 7 o'clock. I've been pretty lazy this morning. And a motionless night on the bobbins. Very windy. Well, yeah, really windy actually, because the bobbins are all over the place. Had a few show in the night, but no fish, which is a bit annoying, considering the amount of fish I did see yesterday. So we've got, well, about another 24 hours to make it happen. So we've got to be busy today. Gonna have some breakfast, give it till 10-11 on the rods, and yeah, then use the old conveniences. Back, have a walk. I feel like I need to move today, then I will, but not really sure where to move to, if I'm honest. Right, well, breakfast on the go. As you can see down there, you just zoom in. Nice bit of bacon. Tell you what though, it is a bit nippy today. For whatever reason, I think it's going to be a bit warmer later on, but it's starting off nippy. So I had to put 2 jumpers on. So yeah, I'm going to cook this bacon up, stick it in some rolls, a bit of tomato ketchup, and then I think I'm going to wind the rods in and try and produce a bite from somewhere, I think, today. And say got 24 hours left ish, maybe a bit longer. But yeah, obviously I saw quite a few fish yesterday in the shallows and in the bay around here, and I'm fishing the point, you know, one of the point swims to kind of intercept them really. I'm going to have a walk, and so I'm going to go get some more bait from the car, and then I'm going to have a walk and see if I can get a bite today or tonight. I might move into the shallows, which is just down to the back of me. But I could move along one where a guy was past 2 nights. I don't think he had anything tonight, last night, sorry. So yeah, just keep my options open really. I'm going to go for a fair few walks and see where I think, but I don't think this swim's the one today. Might end up fishing a new swim that I've just created in the shallows, but it's just whether I see enough fish there really. Haven't seen any signs of fish this morning, so yeah, going to scoff that bacon, going to get it ready, and then we're going to go and have a look. Just thought I'd show you really what I've been using on this session down at Westlake, although I haven't had any bites, but I thought, you know, just quickly show you, some of you are interested. So, simple lead clip setup, small bit of tubing, quite a long rig, don't know if you can see that, and a little snowman. So just got a size 6 I think, or size 5 twister microbarb from Nash on 25 £, gravel combi link, 20mm Canada Crush, and a pink citrus. So yeah, that is what I've been using, although as I say it hasn't done any bites yet, but I've still got a night left, so we shall see. I'm going to get this rod back out now, get it on another spot that I've found, and leave it out for the afternoon, put some bait over the top. Fingers crossed we might get a run. Right, so rods are back out now. Reeled them in earlier, used the conveniences, got some more bait out of the car, and had a walk round. Now when I was walking around, didn't really see a lot. I've mainly seen fish, well, one showed actually, I can show you, it showed literally down here by my rod tips, and a few been shown in the weeds over here, and then one showed just off the point there. That's called a point swim, so one jumped twice off the point swim, and last night I saw one just off there as well. So they are, well, there's carp everywhere. I mean, they're showing in the margins and everything. So what I've done is I've put my left hand rod on the same spot as last night, and I've just put 5 spawns of 20mm boilies over the top, and I found a spot just about, yeah, about here, yeah, 11 wraps out I think, not very far out, and I just put another 5 spawns over that. Changed the right hand rod to a multi-rig with a little pink pop-up, just to try something different. And actually an interesting point, when I reeled in the left hand rod earlier, There was no baits on it. So yeah, just gonna sit down, chill out, watch the water, because I'm a bit knackered to be honest. Didn't get much sleep last night, even if I didn't get any runs. So I'm just gonna chill out for the afternoon, have some snacks, and then soon we'll get breakfast on. We'll get lunch on, that's what I meant to say. Still windy as ever. It's proper windy out there, as you can see down in the margins down here. Yeah, just gonna go for a walk up the bank, see if I can see anything. But yeah, chill out for the afternoon, and then see what happens really. Right, wow, a different view. A lot has happened in the past few hours. Kind of got a bit bored just sitting there and just kind of waiting for fish to turn up in that swim. So I've only done two swims down to the right, and there's a serious bit of weed in front of me. Plenty of fish just cruising about. Now there's one just along here, just cruising around in the weed. Seen at least 4 or 5 fish just in the weed. The only trouble is finding a clear spot. I think I found a clear spot on the right hand rod, but I'm not sure. I've got one in the margins because I saw a fish literally down here, I think, yeah, down here. So I've got one in the margins and one where the ducks are at the moment. May change the right hand rod if I don't feel happy with it just before dark, but if not, I'll leave it there. So yeah, really moving swims, a bit chaotic, getting the rods out, trying to find a few spots in amongst the weed. If I do end up blanking tonight and the rest of the session, I think I've tried my hardest. I think I don't fish weedy waters, so I'm not really used to fishing in the weed. So I put multi-rigs out because I know they work well in weed, but it's just kind of surface weed really, so it's not on the bottom, it's on the surface, which is really, well, obviously it's growing up from something, but you know, it's laying along the top, which is quite annoying. But yeah, we'll see how the night goes. If not, if I do blank, as I say, I've learnt a lot and I'll be back for my revenge for sure. There's some lovely fish in there, seen loads of them, and I really would like to get one. So dinner time in a bit, gonna get dinner on and see what the night brings. Right, wow, it's just coming up to evening time. Well, it's about 9 o'clock now. Plenty of fish over the spot on the right hand rod, plenty of fish there. Can see them all up because it's so shallow, you can just see them move about. Left hand rod, I just hope there's a banker rod in the night or in the morning I can get a fish on that. But yeah, pretty much going to be the last of tonight's videoing really. Right, I don't know if you can see this or not, but I just had a bite on the left hand margin rod, playing it for a few minutes, and it just came off. Pretty annoying. This place is certainly beating me up, but I'm feeling confident that hopefully I can get another one in the night. That was fished on quite a long hair and it didn't seem like a very big fish, but at least it's a bite, at least I know there's fish in the area. I put some more bait out there, and my right hand rod is now out of the weed and it's now at the right hand margin with some bait over the top. So I've got 2 rods in the margin on a big pit, would you believe it, and we're getting bites. So let's hope we can land the next one and I'll show you it. So yeah, fingers crossed. Well, morning, it's 4:45 on this Tuesday morning, the last morning of the 48-hour session, and I was a bit jammy last night. I ended up having one of the 18 at 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to take on a margin rod again, and it just absolutely tore off. Probably about a 10-minute battle. It's just taking in line. I didn't think it was that big of a fish, if I'm honest. It's only really when I had to look at it in the net I saw how wide it was, and I thought, yeah, that is a big fish. So I've done what my target was for this year, and that was to catch a 30. So I'll give you the weight. I think it was 36 pounds 4 ounces, which is just mental. My PB was only about £22, just because of the waters I fish and don't have that big of a fish in here. So I beat it by about £14, which is just crazy. So that's going to be my PB for a long time. I did take some photos. I wasn't going to retain it because it was about 1 o'clock in the morning, and it would be retained for a few hours, so I wasn't going to do that. Plus you're not allowed to retain them anyway. So I took some photos, but unfortunately they're not very good, which is a real shame. But that's kind of what you get when you're doing self-takes on your own at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I will put some photos in here if they're any good. But I'm so happy. I woke up just on light, just to sort the rods out again, just to reposition in the margins, one final time, chuck all the remaining bait out, just see if we can't nick a final fish. Another even a double would be, I'd be more than happy, to be honest with you. But yeah, so I'm going to catch a bit of sleep now for a few hours, then I'll start a slow pack up in the morning. Well, it is morning, but I'll start slow pack up when I'm ready. So rod's in for a few more hours yet, so fingers crossed. Well, it's another lovely morning down here. No more bites last night, so just the 2 and that 36-pound mirror, which I'm gonna go to the go and find out what one it is, if it's a name fish, because I think it is. I'm absolutely blown away. I've reached my target for the year already, which is just mental. So I'm going to start packing up now. I've just woken up. I'm going to start packing up now, slow pack up, leave the rods out, and get off home and try and beat the traffic. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Sorry it's been a bit of a long slog to start off with. Hopefully I'll be back out soon, and I'll be back here soon, probably in a few months or a month. I'll try and get back here as soon as possible because I've really enjoyed myself. Back for another beating, but I'm so glad I finally got one, and a 36-pound mirror. Yes! Crazy. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, leave comments down what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one.